So if y'all see the title today, it's Jay-Z and Rock Nation was denied. Oh damn. They was denied $150 million line of credit due to that was wait, that's something totally different. Ooh, I didn't know about that. Hold on, we gotta talk about that. How many of y'all know about that? I didn't know about that. We gonna talk about that. Why would a dude that got 2.5 billion, according to y'all nut huggers, need credit? Choke no joke live on YouTube. All right, Instagram. The link is in my stories. Choke no joke off the D Austin the third is the channel if you didn't know. All right. Now, this is an interesting story because I didn't know about this one. I came on to talk about the casino that they shut them down for the casino. But now that I'm here with this story pulled up, let's tap into this. Jay-Z rape lawsuit was dismissed in February, but he's not done seeking justice against his accuser and her attorneys for alleged defamation. The Rock Nation leader filed an amendment complaint late Monday, that was May 5th, in Mobile, Alabama, alleging his accuser has not stopped making defamatory statements about him, even though she agreed to. He and his legal team are claiming her actions have cost them and his company millions of dollars in potential revenue. Mm, excuse me. In his new filing, Jay claims that as recently as April 11th, the Jane Doe posted a TikTok of her lip syncing an audio that may lead viewers to assume she's referencing a doubling down on her case. You couldn't pay me $1 million to get an apology video out of me. I stand on what I said. F you, the audio says. Rolling Stone has obtained the amendment complaint, which explains why those actions affected his business. By refusing to apologize and continuing to stand on what she said, despite all the evidence and indeed her own admissions to the contrary, Doe continues to display a shocking and reckless disregard for the truth that is both intentional and malicious. The rapper's complaint reads, Doe never had any reasonable ground to support any truth in her statements and acted with reckless disregard for truth. In other words, she lied. Also, an amendment, also in his amendment lawsuit or amended lawsuit, Jay clarified a prior claim that Rock Nation lost out on a unspecified 20 million. The statement says 20 million represented the minimum fee guaranteed of an undisclosed contract and that the full fee for the deal would have been many millions of dollars higher had the contract been performed. He also alleges though allegations significantly affected his ability to pursue new business opportunities. As a result of the defendant's filing of the false lawsuit and other false public statements against Mr. Carter was denied a $55 million personal credit line. The amendment complaint claims it also says Rock Nation was denied a $150 million loan. The legal team argues that this nigga's so rich, y'all, right? All you nut hugging ass people out here, this dude is so rich. He's over here continuously a billionaire. I know people get lines of credit. People don't use their own money, choke. People don't use their own money, choke. That's what rich people do, choke. They use other people's money. You know, they got 2.5 billion according to y'all, right? Do you know how much a billion is? That's 999.99 million plus one, right? That's 1 billion. So he got over 999 billion twice and half of that, according to y'all. But he out here trying to get a loan, right? For 115 million, for 55 million, a personal credit line. He got 2.5 million, according to y'all nut eaters. And he trying to get a loan for 55 million, and he got 2.5. The 5 represent 500 million. But he needs to borrow $55 million. So let me ask you something in layman's terms, right? If you got $1 million, would you need to get a loan for $55? Or $5,500? If you got $1 million, would you really need to get a loan for 5,500? 50,000? Huh? I'm just asking you, you nut huggers. If you got $2.5 billion, would you need a personal loan for 55 million? People use other people's. That's what rich people do, choke. That's what rich people do, choke. They use other people's money. They get lines of credit, choke. He don't want to tap into his $2.5 billion. Y'all niggas, y'all niggas is on this nigga's nuts. I swear to God, y'all really believe this fool got $2.5 billion and he over here trying to get a loan for 55 million. Unbelievable. It also says Rock Nation was denied a $150 million loan. The legal team argues this directly affects Jay as well because he and Rock Nation are intricately, or they are tied together. On December 8th, 2024, Dole publicly accused Jay-Z of raping her alongside Sean Diddy Combs, at an MTV VMAs after party when she was 13 years old. She voluntarily dismissed the suit in February, and the Brooklyn rapper sued her attorney, Tony Busby, for extortion and defamation. Also, Alex Superior, Jay-Z's attorney, also issued an individual statement at the time. The false case against Jay-Z that never should have been brought has been dismissed with prejudice. By standing up in the face of these false allegations, Jay-Z has done what few can. He pushed back. He never settled. He never paid one red penny. He triumphed and cleared his name. Now, I always said when this story first came out, even though I don't like the camel, I said I didn't believe the story. I doubted very highly that Jay-Z did that. You know what I'm saying? If I was a sucker, I'll be dragging him and acting like I believe it, this, that, and the other. I never believed that story. None of it made sense. And y'all know me, even if I don't like you, I'm still gonna keep it the truth. That's what my brand is. All right. Truth be told, all day, every day, even when I hate your ass day. Right. Well, this nigga got 2.5 billion, but he going to the bank to get a loan. Hey yo, y'all believe anything, bro. You know what I'm saying?